I'm working on my third and fourth book, and one of my connection, I was looking for some help to for editing my book. So there, I posted on LinkedIn, and there is one gentleman contacted me to do, and I did my due diligence research on his profile, and he has hundreds and hundreds of articles on LinkedIn. So that was impressive, and he worked with big names, which according to his profile, and we had hundreds of common connections. So it was not a person who was not familiar or not visible on the platform. So that's how I took it, and I was like, okay. And yet, as uh, he sent me an invoice for whatever the pricing and everything for his services, and he said that okay, if you have question, let me know. We can connect on phone. So we connected via mm, WhatsApp because he lived in a different country, and then uh, many things happened in between, and you know uh, he took me a it took me a while to figure out because I believed in his ability to do the work I had in my hand, and I believed in his ability to provide me a support during the book I was writing and during the project. It turned out that he did couple of editing for free for me, and he just sent his sample, and he said this is how I can do. He did 1 or 2 page of editing for a document I shared with him, and then we had a good talk on. There was no red flag in the first mm, WhatsApp call, and then later he started getting more friendly and more like a very slow progress. So I was not alarmed. I said, okay, maybe he was also come from the same country I come from. So I was like, maybe he's just friendly, and he started talking about a person whom I admire or whom I follow for my spiritual path. So I thought, okay, maybe he is follower of the same person. So we have some common things going on because I also take spirituality different from my religion. I don't bring spirituality and religion at the same as the same concept. I practice two things very differently. So I was very excited that somebody who understands what I want to do, what I want to write, and he's giving me a good language to frame. He understands my mindset. A couple of weeks after that, suddenly he'll disappear. When I need some feedback, he'll disappear from the social media. Then again, he'll come back. I'm like, what is going on with this person? Oh, I was on some assignment. Okay, then what? You are not talking to me for the project you have taken. And fortunately, I haven't paid him 100%. So I was like very feeling safe that he's not going to scam me for whatever the work he's not doing. Then later, he started sending me things which was very different what we have agreed for. And that was the time I was like, I don't want to talk to you anymore because I don't think the type of work you are now sending me is going to help me in any ways. So I don't
Was this
want to.
explicit content?
Not really, but it was like trying to get more personal information, trying to get more into my kids because when he's calling, I have two kids, so they they can hear that there are kids talking around mom. So it was like, oh, you this and that, and finally I was like, he said that you give me your personal email, so I don't want to send those content on LinkedIn. I said okay. So I gave him my Gmail. Then I received the whole list of things which was not very pleasant to see. And then the interesting part of it, I blocked him. I knew it, but I was just trying to get more information that to what extent he can go with me. I was like, and then the irony of this incident taught me that I there are a couple of good friends of mine on LinkedIn. We shared the same connection, so I DM them very politely that I did not have a good experience with this person. I just, as a close friend, as a female, as a woman, I just wanted to let you know. And then I received a, oh, don't worry about it.
From
So
you, from your female contacts.
female contacts. And she said, oh, there are so many. How many I should block?
Now you say that, yeah, and this is the thing that I think. So, Gregory, you're asking the question about what we want to change, and I think that one of the things we want to change, or certainly one of the things I am looking to change, is I'm looking to change this tuning out of entirely just disgusting behavior and women. So girls, it seems to be between about 5 and about 9, something happens to a lot of girls, a traumatic experience. It may be rape and very serious sexual abuse. It may be, um, what do they call it, grooming type behavior. Um, but it's something that affects almost all girls. And it's, I think it's that leads to this, oh, boys will be boys. Oh, this is the way it is. A friend of mine, an ex-friend now, but she was raped as a 6-year-old and then gang raped as a 17-year-old. And she used the phrase, we were just talking, she goes, I knew what men were for. And her life was built then on the idea that men are only after her for sex, and it affected her relationships, because clearly, how can you trust when someone you love, someone in your family has done something like this to you?